Hey there. So today we are talking about Kingston Springs, Tennessee. And Kingston Springs is located at the bottom part of Cheatham County. And Cheatham County, we've talked about on these videos before. So you have some other areas like Ashland City, you have part of Pleasant View, you have White Bluff and Pegram, part of those are in Cheatham County. And then, of course, you have Kingston Springs. Kingston Springs is cute, it's quaint, it's like Mayberry. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about Kingston Springs, Tennessee. So when I say something's like Mayberry, I don't mean that that's a bad thing. I mean it's cute and quaint, it's historic, it's darling, it's inviting, it's charming. And that's what Kingston Springs is. Now, Kingston Springs is not very big. Kingston Springs has about 2,800 people in it. It's 20 miles from Nashville, it's 20 miles from Brentwood, and it's about 25 miles from Franklin. So it's situated nicely out I-40 West, like you're going to Memphis or Dixon, and you are just a little short drive outside of the Nashville area, past Bellevue in Kingston Springs. It offers breathtaking landscapes of the Harpeth River State Park. It's rich in heritage, and they have a quaint little downtown district, like that one little street with the cute shops and a couple of great restaurants. So Kingston Springs is what we're talking about today. Very, very cute. According to the website Niche, Kingston Springs, it has the population of about 2,800 people. Kingston Springs offers the residents that rural feel, that beautiful environment, and most residents own their own homes. Many families and young professionals live out in Kingston Springs, and its residents tend to be more conservative, and the public schools in Kingston Springs are above average. So we would suggest that you go to greatschools.com to check that out. I know they have 14 public schools that service that area. Depending on where you live in the Kingston Springs area is where, of course, you would go to school, but that is something to check. We visited a couple of different places in Kingston Springs today, and one of them is Turnbull Provisions, which is considered like the country store. It's on Main Street. It has some really darling things, but it has great coffee, great sandwiches, and it absolutely has these wonderful muffins that we suggest that you get if you get to stop into Kingston Springs. So it's called Turnbull Provisions. Very, very cute. And we show you some video of that store and things you can get. Cute postcards, local artist things. So, neat place. Another great place that we stopped by was Jolly Frogs. So shout out to Rachel, who is the owner of Jolly Frogs. Her family's in real estate like mine is. We've been in it for a long time, but she's really cute. That's a wonderful little store, has everything children, but it also has some really cool things for gifts or whatnot. I got a great smelling candle from there. So I definitely think that you ought to stop in and see Jolly Frogs. What a cute name of a great business. You may remember Jolly Frogs from their Bellevue location from years ago, and they have moved out to Kingston Springs. So we want to give both places a plug today and say what a warm and welcoming community it is, and how much fun we had talking to the various people at the two locations. But that's not all that Kingston Springs has to offer. So when it comes to restaurants and it comes to places to go, they definitely have their share. Is it that small town feel? It sure is. They have wonderful parks that we definitely show case in our video, but they also have other places to go that may not be open till 5, like the great pizza place at the end of the main street, but you also have some other local favorites and things that you know of too, like your bigger chains are out there closer to the interstate. So wanted to give that a shout out as well. So Kingston Springs has a farmers and artisan market, and it opens at 9 a.m. on Saturday, and it's on Park Street. So definitely go if you're in the Kingston Springs area and check that out as well. They do have local artists, and everybody loves the farmers market. So get on out to the Kingston Springs farmers market and artisan fair. They have Wonder Gift and Garden, which opens at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, and it's also a pretty cool local artisans offering as well. So you definitely want to check that out. They have a place called the Filling Station, which seems to be great menu items. So you might want to check out that good food. And also Kingston Springs is a cute little offering for its residents and anybody visiting or running through there. So according to Niche and Homes.com, the median household price in Kingston Springs is about $359,000. So that's very doable for a lot of people. It says the median rent's about $984 a month. I wouldn't know because I don't really deal with rentals unless you just need a temporary place to land while we're building your home or we're looking for the permanent place that you want to be. When we're talking about home prices, Homes.com is listed on the Niche site, and so that's the one that we're quoting today, but it ranges anywhere, and it depends on what the house is, of course, new, old, whatever. But it kind of as a general idea, you can go anywhere from $90,000 to, $800,000. You have new construction, you have big homes over $1 million. You definitely have your smaller, more affordable homes. So it really is important that we get on our one-on-one call. We talk to my lender, whose information's down below. Let's at least get your comfort zone arranged so that we know how much house or how much land or what we're really looking for here in your comfort zone. That can only be defined on a one-on-one conversation. So we don't touch on all that on here, but we definitely recommend that you hit the links below, talk to Billy, our lender, and let's get your comfort level. And we get on our one-on-one call and talk about the things that are important to you. Not every place is going to fit your needs, but we sure have a lot to offer in the Nashville area. The area feel is rural, so all things outdoors. That's what Kingston Springs is. That's what it offers. Those views from the Harpeth are absolutely gorgeous. If you like to canoe, if you like to zip line, if you like to do the biking and hiking, all that wonderful fun stuff that the outdoors brings, plus all your sports, Kingston Springs is a great little community in which to reside. So you might consider that. Now, if you don't want that Nashville nightlife hustle and bustle, maybe you want to work there and get on home to that relaxing feel, Kingston Springs could offer you that. But you're not in the Davidson County tax structure, you're in the Cheatham County tax structure. So that might be a nice little change as well. By comparison, could be less. So something to talk about would be those little factors. What schools, again, we look at greatschools.org, what they're rated, and get some of those reviews as well. Plus the taxes and how they vary from just a few miles down the road in the Bellevue, Davidson County area of Nashville and what the Williamson County tax structure would be, which is also really close by. Middle Tennessee has so many different little places to live and big places to live. I need to know what you're coming from and what your expectations are. So if you're not ready to buy, one of the things we can do is get on that call, get on a Zoom, whatever is good for you. I'll send you my reload guide so you can travel around if you're visiting the area and maybe tour it yourselves so that you can feel it out for yourselves. We may not be ready to go look at homes yet, but once you get to that area, based on what your needs are, then we can hone in on what is going to be attractive to you. And that's when we'll set our appointments, and that's when we'll go see some homes. Now, I don't know if this is right or not, and I don't know because there are stars that are from there, musicians, whatever. There are a lot of people with various income levels, but the niche says that the median household income in Kingston Springs is about $95,000 to $105,000. So if that means something to you, if that will show you what your cost of living could be, if that is in your price, your income level, then that might be a very comfortable place for you to consider landing. So there's some fun facts about Kingston Springs. Like, for instance, it's known for healing water. The town was known for its mineral waters, and it had a large hotel and tavern built near the town in 1819, and it was to accommodate the visitors seeking the healing qualities of the water. You have Ben Caldwell's metal art that's there, and he does, his art studio does work in silver and copper, so that's a must-see in Kingston Springs. Tennessee Crossroads has featured various things about Kingston Springs before, so if you like that show, you ought to tune in to Tennessee Crossroads and see what it says about Kingston Springs. And then you got the L.L. Burns Park nearby. It's on the banks of the Harpeth River. The L.L. Burns Park offers scenic views and recreational opportunities there. It's really cute. You also have a splash pad. You've got all kinds of cute things there for the kids, and ballparks and that fields and things like that. So really cute parks. You also have other parks in Kingston Springs. Just wanted to mention a couple of fun facts. So when you're talking about the Harpeth River, the town is situated on the banks of the Harpeth River. It offers opportunities for the boating, fishing, canoeing, all river life kind of fun stuff. So that's pretty neat. Outdoor activities provide various things like the canoeing, the hiking, fishing, zip lining, which is cool, and then camping. It is close to Nashville. You can go in Highway 70 if you want to, which will take you back into Bellevue area of Nashville, or you can go straight in I-40 into Nashville. So that's pretty cool. It's a bedroom community of Nashville, but it's in Cheatham County. So again, you can get into Nashville, work your job, get on home, not too far away, 20 miles or so, and you have different routes in and out to deal with that commute. And it is a beautiful area outside of Nashville. You have big, tall hills, and you also have some flat land, but you have these breathtakingly cliffside views of the Harpeth River. So that's gorgeous. So for some little bit of historical facts, which I always like to bring out in some of these videos, you have archaeological evidence that Native Americans settled in the area around 12,000 years ago near the Harpeth River and Turnbull Creek. That's awesome. So you will have some old artifacts, I'm sure, that are found along the way. You definitely had people arriving, the early settlers in 1807. Kingston Springs, of course, played a role in the railroad business, with the Nashville and Northwest Railroad being extended through the town in 1860. And then, of course, you had in the Civil War, you had Union soldiers come and be stationed in Kingston Springs because they were guarding the railroad between Johnsonville and Nashville. So naturally, our railroads and our waterways were very important areas during that time for trade, for manufacturing, whatnot. And then also, unfortunately, during the Civil War, it became a place of occupation from the North. So Kingston Springs officially incorporated in 1965. So just a few final little notable features about Kingston Springs. Its ecological preservation is what it's known for, and its diverse species. So it's definitely an outdoors place, okay? You have unique character when you're talking about Kingston Springs. It has a distinct character and strong sense of optimism and volunteerism. It is a darling little town in the very warm and welcoming Middle Tennessee area of the volunteer state. Our whole state is like this. Hey y'all, nice to meet y'all. Come on in, y'all. Let's talk a while. Kingston Springs has that. It's sustainable growth. The town is focused on sustainable growth, and it enhances the quality of life while preserving its green spaces and its natural resources. So it's very, very appealing to anyone coming from a very beautiful outdoor area and wanting to relocate to the Middle Tennessee area. It's beautiful out there. It's got several routes in and out from one riverway to another river, back towards the Cumberland. I mean, it's gorgeous, people. So if you want to talk about living in Middle Tennessee along the waterway, you want to have that life, we'd love to talk to you about it. Get on and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Definitely leave your information below. Text, call, or DM me, and let's make a an appointment to get on our one-on-one call together, and let's talk about which area of Middle Tennessee or which area of Nashville might be right for you. Maybe it's Kingston Springs. If not, we'll be right back here next week with another place. Thanks for watching.